experience with young people in the community. If you could just sum up your experience today and the importance of BWKs having such initiatives in communities.
Yeah, no, it is very important and fulfilling to see BW cares together with Man City coming together, not only just giving equipment and jerseys, but also making sure that we are here to spend the day with this promising talent, get to share a field with them. It also brings back the memories of us because we all started here. It's just that we would have loved to have seen our heroes coming and training with us, and for us to be here, it's an honor and a privilege because not all of them will make it to PSL, but I'm sure that their dream of becoming a pro one day, it's now renewed and revived. Their attitude towards the game will even improve, and hopefully we'll see them in the future as our pro players.
Major, you are a role model to a lot of these kids. But when I'm all cooler, who was your role model? Who were the players that you were looking at and thinking, I want to be at that level?
There's a lot of players that I grew up looking up to and wanting to be like them. Some of them are still alive, some of them are gone. Like Lesley Manyathela, may his soul rest in peace, is one of the strikers that made me believe that you can become better and you can make a difference by just scoring goals in the field of play. And those are the people that also paved the way in me believing in myself, scoring goals. Obviously overseas I grew up watching Thierry Henry. He was the striker that made football look as if it's easy. So those people made me wanna become better as a footballer, and I'm grateful and thankful for what they have done for us. And now is an opportunity for us to pave the way to these kids.
Later, you're looking at this season's contribution. When you look at it, who do you think deserves to be a footballer of the season?
That's a very good one. There's a couple of guys that played their role. Rivero from Sundowns is not only a top goal scorer, he's also a creator. He has more assists. Rile Mofokeng also raised his hand towards that category. But other than those two, I don't know who else. But like those two are the ones that I believe one of them will be grounded the pathway player of the season.
Through Msebenzi owenzayo on your own with young players, I know that you still work with young players a lot. We see that you have a passion for development. Talk to me about that, and where does that passion come from, first of all?
Ngezulu bathi izandla ziyageza. Indlela ebuzwa kulaba. Yeah, so I think the passion comes from the love of the game. I'm not sure most people know that I also have my Strikers Academy. The Strikers Academy came in a sense of, I know I was a striker myself, how difficult it is for a striker to say, like, let me do finishing after training, because goalkeepers always have their own commitments. Maybe they have to go fetch their kids from school or whatsoever. But we never had a platform like where you can say, I'm going to book my session and go improve my finishing. So I'm creating an opportunity to what we all always say, that we don't have strikers. It's not like fact that we don't have strikers, but we don't have platforms where strikers can sharpen their skills, enhance their knowledge, and improve their finishing. Because back-to-back games, the coach doesn't have time to say, I'm going to work with strikers. They have to rectify the mistakes from the previous game. They have to prepare for the upcoming game, and that on its own takes a toll on both coach and strikers. So opening a Strikers Academy, it's me trying to contribute a little as I can to what we perceive as a problem here in the country and outside. So that's what I'm currently doing with the Strikers Academy. So working with youth, kids, seeing them improve day in, day out, fulfills my heart.
You are prolific when you were playing. Is there something that you were doing that you feel maybe current players are not doing? Where are we getting it wrong in terms of strikers? When you watch games, what do you think? Someone said maybe the basics we're not doing, but from someone who was actually scoring goals, where do you think it's going wrong now?
You know, sometimes like we might think like there's something wrong. What if defenders are becoming clever and becoming strong? Those are the possibilities. Not always about strikers not scoring goals. You know, like I grew up with this thing of strikers not scoring goals. Strikers are not scoring goals. Like it's a thing that we have without even looking into the solution. Like, what is it that we're doing to make sure that our striker scores as many times as possible? We have to have a solution. We have to have strikers, coaches within our PSL setup. The person that's going to be dedicated. We have goalkeepers coach. We have set piece coach. We have assistant coach. Why can't we have strikers coach in our PSLs? The person that's going to be dedicated to solving the problem that we say our strikers have. You understand? So it's difficult for a striker to say like, I'm going to do finishing. Imagine doing finishing on your own. It's difficult. You want to finish in an empty net without a keeper, you see. So I think there's a lot that we can do for our strikers in order to get the football that we want as a nation.
And you feel programs like this a step forward in that direction? I'm a program of early development.
Yes, no, this goes a long way. We might think like it's nothing to these kids, but like it will go a long way, and it will be even better to hear one of them maybe later on in life saying like, I was among the group that was there when Betway and Man City came with the collabo. The reason I'm here is because of the belief that I had when I was doing this type of program. So it is important.